Welcome to part 77 of Atelier Ryza, and this is Klaudia's DLC. Atelier Klaudia. After seeing what Ryza can do with alchemy, Klaudia is motivated to create something for herself. After thinking long and hard, she decides to try her hand at cooking. Let her cook, even though literally in the last video she said, I'm terrible at it. I never really thought about it before, but... being with everyone here, I feel like... I want to learn how to do something new. Yeah, same, buddy, same. What's going on? You got a super serious look on your face. Huh? I do? You can tell me if something's bothering you. It's not that exactly. I just have something on my mind. I'm all ears. Well, everyone else has been working hard to get better at something, right? For example, Tal's been working with Empel to learn how to read those books of his. And of course, you're learning alchemy. Everyone's making progress little by little. But I don't have anything like that, so I've been feeling a little jealous. Huh? But you have your flute, right? I feel like that's not quite the same. I see. Well, why don't you give alchemy a try? Alchemy? Sorry, I don't think I got what it takes for that. Oh. Although, thinking of alchemy, I like to learn how to cook. After all, it's quite similar to alchemy. I can make a couple of things, but I don't cook very often, so I'm not too confident. Oh, that's great. Okay, let's get cooking. I'm not an expert by any means, but I do cook a lot, so I can definitely give you some pointers. Huh? You mean you'll teach me? Thank you, Ryza? Seriously though, I'm really not that good. What kind of dish do you have in mind? I have no idea. I just want to cook, honestly. Let her cook. Well, if we're gonna do it, then let's do it right. We'll make something worth giving as a gift. Oh, it might be nice to make something for Empel. He's done so much for all of us, I'd like to give him a token of my appreciation. That's a fantastic idea. That being said, I don't have the first clue what to make him. Why don't we ask Leela? They're attached to the hip, so I'm sure she knows what he likes. Yeah, that's true. Okay, let's go talk to her. Alright, so you act... of course, your atelier is your home base, and blah, 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 blah. We all know the drill at this point. We all know the drill. And, of course, we also all know the drill. By the way, as for these DLC episodes, you're basically stuck with the default costumes. Well, for the most part, anyway. One DLC in particular will let you change your costumes. But, as usual, Klaudia's flute thing that she creates a slash with, basically acts as a axe and a staff all in one, so it's pretty cool. It's pretty neat. What does Empel like? Deserves some stuff, right? That's all I've seen. It seems like that's all I've ever seen him eat. Yeah, that is definitely true. You can actually talk to everybody to see their own insights on what they like. You can try talking to Empel, and he's all like, huh, do you need something? And y'all need something? And I'm like, oh, nothing. So, yeah. Either way, you need to talk to Leela about this, because she clearly likes him. So you want to know what Empel likes? Yes, I want to give him a gift, so I'm trying to decide what I should cook. In that case, a dessert is the only option. Give him something sweet and you'll win his heart. That's true. It seems like I've seen him eating different kinds of sweets always. I try to rein him in, but he just makes excuses for why he needs his sweets. But there's all kinds of different sweets, right? What exactly should I make? Donuts are his favorite. There's one he likes that you can't get here. I forget the name. What kind of donut is it? All I remember is that the taste is some kind of weird combination of sugar and medicine. Oh, and it was covered by a really gaudy cream, which was also way too sweet. Gaudy? That's kind of a weird description for food. If it has gone that far, it's like a poison to me. Honestly, I have no desire to ever try it again. But I don't mind helping. I guess I can do something nice for Empel once in a while. Thank you very much, Leela. So, let's get started gathering the materials. First, we'll have to make the dough. Oh, but I only know how to make normal dough. I don't think it's sweet enough. So you need sweeter dough, huh? What should we add in to do that? Speaking of, I should mention Empel being proud of the fact that the shape of it is like a donut, but how it's prepared is different. Oh, what's so different about it? Something about how it doesn't just use as much oil, and how it's more like baking than frying. But whenever I had it, it definitely seemed like it was fried, but not baked. So there's some special trick to making it. It sounds like it's some kind of bread dessert. In that case, I think I have just the thing. It's a pizza oven. Gotta make the pizza. So technically, in this universe, pizza exists. Good. What do you think? It's technically a pizza oven, but still. Yeah, I think this could work. It'll make the donut nice and fluffy. I'm not sure if it's ideal, but I'm sure it'll turn out just fine. Okay, then it's settled. We'll use this. Now just need to figure out how to add a little sweetness to the dough. So whenever you want to cook, you can use the pizza oven. It's basically just like alchemy. And instead of an alchemy level, Klaudia has a cooking level. Cooking will allow you to create new items. Use your recipes to make some new tasty food. It's honestly no different than, just simply making alchemy stuff. Plus, the cooking level isn't really that important. Really. They give you all these mechanics and nothing to do it with. But the point is, now you can make a honey, elf sugar, flour, and something new called sweet dough A. So, yeah, that's pretty good. And now, with that all said, you need to travel out into the world to get ingredients. This DLC is basically based entirely around baking and or alchemy. But of course, that doesn't necessarily mean you have to, skip travel anywhere. It's just, it's more like a suggestion than, an actual thing, really. It's fine. It's all good. It's whatever. It's fine. Anyway, the ingredients you'll need are mostly found... Most of the ingredients that you'll need are found at Maple Delta. And only some of them are at Pixie Forest. So we're going to go over all of these. And how. And just don't forget, if you ever need to respawn in ingredients, just simply skip travel to the same area that you're in right now and you should be okay. Anyway, the first ingredient that we'll need is in the Pixie Forest region, obviously, and it's an unknown egg that you'll need. But obviously, it can't hurt to get any more of them. And just like always, whenever you're near your hideout, the item that you automatically get, by the way, this is the menu and it's really adorable. The item that you get, the materials that you get from alchemy, or cooking in this case, will always be transported to the container and nothing more. And nothing more and nothing less than that. So, it's cool. Now, oddly enough, you can skip travel to the Flowers Garden, even though technically, that was a punching sound. That was a punching sound. Like, Claudia's food can punch. Jeez. So technically, this is really weird, but you can already skip travel to the Flowers Guard Garden, even though you technically haven't been there in the DLC.
Yes.
So it's really weird how this is basically the one sole exception so far that we've seen. But, you know, yeah. Oh, by the way, I should explain. Yeah, beehives. You're gonna need beehives in order to do that thing. Yeah, you're gonna need beehives in your overall recipes, by the way. Oh yeah, and why? And I should definitely mention why the new discoveries are happening, even though we've already seen a whole bunch of these items before. Well, the DLCs are basically just sort of semi new playthroughs, I guess. I don't know why that's even a thing. I really don't get it. Man, this DLC is bringing in more questions than I think. Oh my god. Anyway, here's something new. Romy's here. I bought too much merchandise. It won't all fit on the ship. Just take some, would you? And very conveniently, that laugh was very cute. Very conveniently, you get natural oil and wasa wheat from all of those, and you can just completely take them no charge whatsoever. So that's incredibly convenient for Romy to just be here and not anywhere else for that. And also, for Traveler's Road, you will also need some Nectar Rock. Which you can really easily... Where am I even going? That's not where I wanted to go for Nectar Rock. Yeah, this way. This is the one. You can very easily get this because Klaudia's fruit is made of the strongest metal on Earth. You know, if I can ever find it anyway. Because I know it's here. Don't make a liar out of me. Actually, I think it's actually over here. Sandstone. No, it isn't. Oh my god, where? Okay, it's actually right here. The Nectar Rock that you need is actually over here. Near the exit to the Central Line Plains. And of course, you know, we're gonna get all of these materials soon enough, so don't you worry about it. I'm pretty sure we can get all kinds of sugary sweet materials around here. If Impel's donut really is that sweet, then we'll need all the help we can get. If we boil down enough sweet materials, I bet we'll get something even sweeter than honey. That sounds perfect, but do you think it will work? Sweet foods tend to mix well even with very different ingredients. I'm sure it'll be fine. That donut of his is painfully sweet. Then I guess it's okay. I got a recipe in mind already, although it may be more alchemy than actual cooking. Anyway, let's head back to the thing and test it out. To the Atelier and test it out anyway, I should probably say. I don't know why I made that do it. But we can make maple honey. So, that's pretty cool. But we're not ready yet with all the ingredients. We're not ready with all the ingredients for sure. Not really. Because we need to get a lot of ingredients around here. Oh, and by the way, feel free to just avoid all of these fights if you can. This is entirely an alchemy-based DLC and nothing else. But if you really want to see Klaudia, Ryza, and Leela, the party, then this is basically what they're like. And these are what their core items are like, too. You can actually... This actually has poison smoke on it, which is actually really nice. And Leela has Trickling Breeze, which is pretty alright. But again, you're just completely free to just ignore all of this. Just just annoy any and all fighting, and, you know, you'll be absolutely A-okay. Oddly enough, you can't actually swing at the big trees, unfortunately. Which, why would they even have those, you know, markers on them to indicate you know, hey, you can get some things. You can get some things from there. Yeah, you can get materials from there, from this tree, even though you can't really do that. I don't get it. I really don't. The more I play these DLCs, the more I question them. I don't want to do that, but I have to. When you're analyzing a video game, when you're playing through a video game, it's like, how? And why? And what? Anyway, what we need is oil tree fruit and clean water from, you know, from the Sweet River. Which, you know, we should get in this area anyway, at this point. Honey tree branches, maple barks, fragrant honey trees. And we also need maple leaves too. And trust me when I say we'll need plenty of them because we're going to be doing a lot of alchemy today. We're going to be doing a lot of them. But also, I believe as a substitute for clean water, I think, then you can get that Rotswatso tonic thingy. That's in basically an unlimited supply over here. So, yeah, you can get clean water and Rotswatso tonic over here, which also works very nicely for you. And feel free to get as many as you like. Again, this is entirely based on alchemy, so get as much as you can possibly carry, and Bob's your uncle, as they say. Bob's your uncle. By the way, if it wasn't painfully clear, you have Pixie Forest, Traveler's Road, and also Maple Delta as your locations for gathering up things in this DLC. So I'm gonna get some more things, and because we'll need a lot of them, and I'll see you guys back at the pizza oven because we're gonna make pizza. Let her cook. Okay. So all you really need to do is just to work your way up with cooking all of this stuff. You'll need beehives for the honey, and because this is not really taken seriously. All you really need is just about, 2 beehives in order to get cooking. And I love the fact that she gets a unique animation. That's so good. It's really nice. So this is how you make honey. Not making exactly, more like preparing. It's basically the same as alchemy materials, just with a different mood. That's true. For some reason, I always assumed alchemy would be totally different. Nope. Cooking and alchemy have different methods, but the foundation is the same. I may have stole that from Empel. Okay, next is the seasoning. What do we need next? Everything. So for elk sugar, that's why you need nectar rocks. You can completely feel free to use just 2 nectar rocks in the equation. Let's take a look at the little animation. It's filled with music and hearts. It's so cute. This game is cute. I never actually had this before. Wow, really? I figured you probably had every kind of food and knew all about it. Nope, not at all. Although I guess I may have had it without realizing it. Even if it's your favorite dish, most people don't know the actual ingredients. Not to mention, the reasoning rarely takes center stage in everyday cooking. It's not quite the same, but I always really enjoy watching Ryza do her alchemy. Cooking together and talking like this is so much fun. Yeah, totally. I guess I just love making stuff, you know? Yeah, I like that part too. But I've just never had friends I could talk to like this. I just love how we're working towards a common goal. Klaudia. When you put it that way, I suppose I understand the sentiment. Yeah, you do. Now for the flour, you need Wesser wheats. Thankfully, just 2 will do the trick. We're not taking this seriously. We're only doing the most basic of basicness. Yeah, you just really love how she has her own animations and own voice dialogue for everything. You know, I should make something for Lent and Tao too. Wait, what? Those two? Nah, they don't need anything. Are you sure? But they help out a lot too, don't they? I mean, they do, but we all help each other out, you know? That's just how it's always been. It's kind of weird to give each other presents if it's not a birthday or an anniversary or whatever. Besides, Lent doesn't really like sweets. Yeah. Why are you laughing? Did I say something funny? No, no reason. Come on, now you gotta tell me. And that's the end of that conversation. Whatever, it's fine. We're making sweet dough now. Actually, maple honey. Because we're gonna need all the stuff from the Maple Delta, by the way. Maple bark. This is purely for just synthesis. All of these just basically increase the quality. Nothing more, nothing less. And we might as well just max it all out. 93 quality, actually. There it is. Maple honey. And now that we learned how to do that, and at least we learned how to make flour, we can now craft the sweet dough A. So for the sweet dough A, this has 2 recipe morphs, actually. You can go all the way from sweet dough A to sweet dough B or C. You're going to need maple honey or elk sugar in order to transform these items. And you don't really have to make absolutely everything. Just go all the way up to a certain goal. Amazing. Sweet dough B. All this really is just changing the quality of the dough and nothing else. Or boosting the quality, rather. Same goes for sweet dough C. What's up? Well, I managed to make the dough, but there's something I'm still not sure about. Huh? Looks fine to me. Leela, you said the donut apparently doesn't use much oil, right? That's kind of bothering me. Oh, why is that? If it's not soft and fluffy, can you really call it a donut? Yeah, that's true. You can't call something a donut if it's just because it's shaped like one. Thinking back, it certainly was soft. Not hard at all like, say, a cracker might be. I knew it! So I think we should take an extra step. I want to try out an idea I came up with. Hey, Leela, what do you and Empel usually eat? That's a rather sudden question. Well, the two of you travel a lot, right? I was just curious what you eat on the road. Oh yeah, that is actually a very interesting question. Well, nothing out of the ordinary. Just whatever we have lying around. Huh? Wait. Of course, Empel always comes up with excuses to buy sweets whenever we travel. Yeah, I imagine him doing that. Desserts don't exactly occur naturally, but it's important to be frugal whenever you travel. As long as I watch him like a hawk, Empel does generally eat the same things as me. But it sounds like Empel has it pretty tough. Now I really want him to make a nice, yummy donut. We now know how to make the donut base. So basically with sweet dough and or with natural oil, you can make, well, something. But first we'll probably need to make sweet dough, A in order to do that. So I guess this is basically the end of us with the unknown eggs. Except I think we need to actually make sweet dough C in order to do that. There it is. So, once again, this all has to do with boosting quality and nothing else. Once again, we're not taking this, too seriously. This is not the main game, after all. So, anyway. We're gonna need some more unknown eggs. So, give me just a moment. I love whenever she laughs with making more loops. It's so adorable! Anyway, the donut base. We'll need natural oil to start off this. Plus, we'll need some spices, which obviously means we'll need to make which obviously sugar will do just fine too, but nectar rocks will do you the job just absolutely okay. First, let's actually make the donut base first of all. 31, not that it matters. Now, let's actually make this thing. Honey tree branches will do just fine too. And you'll need sweet dough B in order to make plain donut B. And all this will really do is, well, increase the quality as well as make a recipe more for plain donut C. So again, just work your way up to a certain goal and you'll be okay. Look at this plain donut B I made. It definitely looks like a donut, but did I get it right? It indeed does look the part, but the taste is really what it matters. Alright, let's cut off a couple of pieces. Are you okay? Did I mess it up? I wouldn't say you messed up, but it's probably not what you're going for. Let me try. Oh, Leela, wait! God, it's so sweet! Leela, are you sure how this is supposed to taste? I think it's fine. As I said, it really is painfully sweet. Seriously? Seriously. But don't forget, the original donut also had cream on it. I know how you make whipped cream in theory, but I've never done it myself. I'm not so sure. You know, I've been wondering, how do you know so many recipes for things you never actually made? I used to read cookbooks all the time when we traveled, and people would teach me sometimes. But I never had the tools on the road, so I never got to put it to use. Even if we were staying in town, Father would never let me cook. Oh, then, what have you been eating up until now? It depends. Mostly we eat at restaurants, and sometimes local chefs will cook for us. And on the road, it would just mainly have preserves, dried food, that kind of thing. Leela's diet is one thing, but you're on a whole other level. My diet is totally ordinary by comparison. Sigh. Totes. Whipped cream. So we're getting closer and closer. So, as for the donut B, or donut A, you'll need something of ice quality and blah, 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 blah. And there you go. Plain donut A. Of course, with recipe morph, you can turn it into a sweet donut, plain donut C, which, oddly enough, that's another case where, that's actually another case where two recipe morphs end up to land on the same thing. It's really weird, but that's just the name of the game. So anyway, you'll need lightning element spice in order to actually do this, which is why the maple honey is all well and good, in order to increase the quality of it. And with that, plain donut C. All this is just basically increasing the quality of that and nothing else. Level 32. Again, not that it matters. Whipped cream. So you need oil tree fruit for this. And all you really need is just fragrant, oil tree fruit, fragrant honey tree, some water or aqua ore, doesn't really matter. So long as it's ice quality water type item thingies. And that. You'll need to fill in all 4 loops, by the way. Which is why I said, gather as much as you can. 3 whipped creams. There it goes. I did it! I made whipped cream. What, is something wrong with it? Not wrong exactly. I'm just not sure it's the right color. Huh? But I thought whipped cream was supposed to be white. Oh, but Empel's favorite donut. That's right. The gaudy cream. So what made it gaudy exactly? If I remember right, it was made using some kind of berry. It's called moon something or other. It's popular with fairies, I remember that. I never heard anything like that. Yeah, I have no idea either. I see. Thinking. Oh, maybe Tal's heard of it. He always seems to know the most useless stuff. That's a bit harsh, Ryza. Although you're right, he might be able to help.
Yes.
Well, let's just ask him and see how it goes. Exactly. Ask the dude who knows pointless facts to help you out with something. That's cool.
Yeah.
What's with you guys sneaking around like this? Never mind that. We have a question for you, so prepare yourself. Have you ever heard of a berry called moon something or other? Moon something or other? Is that all the information you have to go on? Sorry, that's all we got. Seriously? Nothing else at all? Wait, I might have an idea. Huh? Really? Keep in mind, my specialty is archaeology. I'm no botanist, but I think I've read something like that in a book at home. Can't say for sure, though. I believe it's called the moonlight berry, or something similar at least. The flower blooms at night and withers during the day, and that's how it got its name. That's it. That's gotta be it. So where does it grow? That I don't know, but if you think about it logically, if it grows somewhere obvious, you'd notice it whether it's day or night. If it grows in hard-to-find areas, an overgrown forest would definitely be the place. A forest? Then maybe we can find it in Pixie Forest. You're a real-life detective, Tao. I'm pretty impressed. Don't be impressed just yet. I could totally be wrong. Should I head back home and double-check? Oh, maybe later. Yeah, we're kind of in a hurry. You know, you're walking away, that's fine. They're so weird. The Savage God is back at it again. By the way, that's what Klaudia looks like when resting on the bed. Not that you need it. Not that you really need it, because you're not doing any fighting this time around. You really aren't. So anyway, we're going to the place where we can find the berries. At the Pixie Forest clearing, you actually have two options. Yeah, two scenario destinations in mind. So first of all is the big old stump. The stump stage, where you can find this berry. Do you think this is it? It seems sort of like it. Let me take a look. I guess it could be. But it's not the same color as the cream. So then, it's not it?
Yeah.
Well, I can't say my memory is crystal clear, and maybe the berry has nothing to do with it. Or the color of the berry might not necessarily have to do with the color of the cream. Then let's bring it with us for now. Right, it'd be a real pain to have to come back and try to find it again. Oh, Ryza. Oh, Ryza. You're so crazy. Anyway, you'll find moonberries up on the stump stage right here. However, the scenario destination was 2. So, the other one that you're gonna find is over here at the southern end of the place. Right here. Alright. So, I guess it could be. Yay, thank goodness! Don't celebrate yet. I just said it could be. I'm not saying it's 100%. Huh? The cream's color was similar to this, so that's all I can say for sure. But if the color's the same, that's a good sign. Either way, we should take it with us. Yeah, so you actually have 2 possible outcomes, funnily enough. Yeah, funnily enough, you have 2 possible outcomes depending on which berries you picked. There are a whole lot more moonlight berries than moonberries, oddly enough, so maybe the one that has more quantity actually is the one that you need. So, actually now would be an opportune time to save. Because, spoiler warning, There are actually two possible outcomes to do this, because you need to make the right cream in order to get, well, the good ending. The reward for completing this DLC doesn't really change, but this changes the ending of this DLC, you know, just very slightly. So you can either make Moonlight Cream or Moon Cream with the berries that you just got. So you're going to need a whole lot more fragrant honey trees and that and blah, blah, blah. So, yeah. Anyway, let's give the honey tree branch right there. And get the Moonlight Cream a shot. So anyway, this really only increases the quality, nothing else. So, let's get it. The Moonlight Berry Whipped Cream is officially done. It looks absolutely perfect. This is that gaudy color I remember. So all we have to do is put the cream on the donut and we're good? Indeed, that's all that's left. Great, then let's do it. Okay, here goes. This has nothing to do with anything, but I've been wondering. Leela, what's up with you and Ryza? What? I don't understand the question. What's not to understand? You're always together, right? Is something going on there? Oh, I've been wondering that too. Empel's goal is to right the wrongs of past alchemists, but my motivation is different. It is true that Empel and I have been traveling together, but it's only because we share the common desire to stop the dangers facing this world. If I had to describe it, we're simply two people who work well together. Whoa! Chaos control. And that's all? Yeah, is that really all there is to it? What do you mean? Yeah, you like him. Sure, you have a big lofty goal and all, but is that really your only reason? I can't help but wonder what Empel would say about that. Come on, knock it off! That's not what matters. None of that matters. Let's just finish this up. Meanwhile, she's thinking, oh god, they know. He's like, dang it, I know. Dang it, they know! Alright, so we're almost there. Let's give it our best shot. So now that you made the Moonlight Cream, you can change the Plain Donut B or Plain Donut C into whatever. So that's really all you need is the Moonlight Cream and not the Moon Cream, because the Moon Cream will be actually kind of wrong. But let's make the Moon Cream anyway. We're cooking, right? We're cooking, right? So let's just do it. It doesn't even matter what traits I put on it. It's fine. Level 33. The Moon Cream, baby. You get a sort of different scene from this. It's not the color I remember, but it's other than that, it's perfect. So all I had to do is put the cream on and we're good. Indeed, that's all that's left. So we're basically done. Okay, let's finish this up. You'll basically know if you're on the right track if you get that extra scene, I believe, where Ryza and Klaudia ask about Empel and Leela, so you're definitely on the right track with that. But regardless, I'm going to make a quick save again, and we're going to make the right donut here. So Plain Donut C and B both lead to sort of different scenarios here. But if you want to make a Ashra Donut, which is what you're aiming for, then you're going to need Moonlight Cream along with Sweet Dough B, along with the spice, or an ice spice, and Moonlight Cream. There you go. And the Ashra Donut is what we were aiming for all along. We're gonna see the other variations in a little bit. All done. What do you think? This is magnificent. Then let's give it to Empel. By the way, you can only give Empel the first donut that you finish, so you'll want to go for the Ashra donut if you want the best ending to this DLC. If you make any other donut, the Amber or Azure donuts, then you'll be given a different ending. Huh? What's all this? The whole gang is here. Guess what this is? Wait, is this an Ashra donut? Oh, is that what it's called? I don't think I've ever heard the name. We wanted to give you something to thank you for everything you've done. I hope you like it. My word, I feel truly blessed now. Well then, with your permission. I never truly imagined I would run across this donut here. It's the specialty of a single shop in the capital city. Then, I haven't been there in forever, and Leela always hated when I ate it, so I've been craving it. Yeah, that look Leo gave us is like, you dirty. What? He stands there, menacingly, and... Ooh. Ah, there's no mistaking it. This is the exact taste of the Astra donut. Oh, thank goodness. I'm so glad you like it. And you made this? I'm amazed of how perfectly you executed it. Leela gave me the details and Ryza taught me how to cook. I was kind of nervous, so... I see. So this is the fruit of your cooperative labor. How wonderful. Hey guys, what's going on here? I smell something sweet. Ah, welcome, welcome. There's still some left, so let's all enjoy it together. Are you sure? I thought this was your favorite dessert. I'm not so selfish to deny you the pleasure. Everyone should know its amazing taste. Well, it does look pretty good. Don't mind if I do. I'm not sure what this is all about, but sure, I'll try it. Maybe I'd be more happy than to take a bite. And then they ate it. You just can't see it because the budget wasn't high enough. Black, what the hell? It's awful! It's way too sweet. I mean, I knew it was supposed to be, but still. Well, pretty fantastic, isn't it? I don't think I have the palate for this. Yeah, we grew up out here in the boonies, and this big city flavor doesn't really fit us. Right, we're used to more, plain flavors. I never tasted anything like it, so maybe it just takes some getting used to. I see. How unfortunate that none of you can grasp its true greatness. Yeah, I know, I'm the same way, dude. But still, thank you all. I'm so happy just knowing you were able to make it. If you don't mind, could you make it again sometime? Maybe 2 of them next time? I'm so over this! Well, too bad. Well, too bad, because you'll never guess what the reward is for completing this DLC then. You'll never guess. You'll factually never guess. The new recipe and a photo mode pose. Yeah, the new recipe is going to be that Astra donut that we made. Yeah. Yeah, spoiler alert, you get the Astra donut as your reward for completing Klaudia's DLC. And there it is. The Astra donut is a healing item. So the effect 1 is healing taste. It greatly recovers HP and reduces the stun gauge. So already off to a pretty good start right there. Effect 2 is sweetness. Super sweetness all the way up to extreme sweetness. This helps you recover from sleep and gains a massive amount of AP. So it's just like War Powder, but so much better. Effect 4 is Paralyzed Cure. Basically what it says on the tin. And finally, Slow Cure for Effect 3. You should know what it does at this point. And if you want to decrease the core charge, since this uses 4 CC, then you need a gold uni along with super pure water. Which we don't have that much of, but it's definitely something, all right. So yeah, the Astro Donut is a really good item for support. It really is. Helps you gain a massive amount of AP as well as curing certain statuses. So that can be very, very useful for what's coming up. Believe me, it does. Now, what exactly would happen if you give Empel the wrong donut? So let's load up the game and see what happens. After all, you can effectively, you know, this is effectively its own thing, so it's all fine and good. Let's go over to Amber Donut. So you need Sweet Dough C. You'll need a Lightning Element Spice, even though it doesn't really matter anyway. And you'll need Moonlight Cream in order to complete the dish. Just like I said a million times before, your rewards for completing the DLC won't actually change. It's just that the ending will change. All done. What do you think? This looks pretty good. Let's give it to him. See how it works. Huh? Is this an Astro Donut? Oh, is that what it's called? Eh. The color of the cream is a bit different from what I'm used to. You say you made this? I'm impressed at the recreation. The cream is but a trifling matter. Sorry, it really isn't anything much. So, how is it? Well, what's wrong? You were so excited before, but now you're like a cold fish. It's not bad or anything. It's just not what I was expecting. How do you mean? How should I put it? It's indistinct. It lacks a certain punch. Punch? You mean punch from a donut?
Yo.
Hey guys, what's up? I smell something sweet. Yeah, there's still some place. Are you sure? I thought this was your favorite dessert. This is super good. Whoa, they actually. Oh, I thought this changed up only Empel's tastes. Wow. Okay. Yeah, it really is. I never tasted anything like it here in the village. It's got a mild sweetness. It's absolutely perfect. Yeah, it matches my palate perfectly. Wow, did I really make this? I don't understand what any of you are saying. This donut has no flavor. What are you talking about? It's way tasty. Yeah, I don't really love sweet stuff, but this donut was really good. Empel, your sense of taste is just out of whack. Oh, you think I'm out of whack? Then everyone in the capital is out of whack. Uh-oh, he's digging in his heels. Don't be so narrow-minded, Empel. Only a very small minority of people enjoy this donut of yours, even in the capital. Ugh. Haha. Well, I think it's amazing. Our cooking effort was a huge success. I'm glad it turned out okay. Empel didn't like it, but I'd like to try again someday. For sure. Let's try to make something amazing again. Yes, please. I want to work together with everyone again. Yeah, sure, Empel didn't really like it, but as long as everyone else did, that's pretty cool. Wait, do we actually unlock all the donuts with this? Let me try with the Amber Donut then. We're going for the Azure Donut. So, Sweet Dough C. A Wind Spice, even though it doesn't really matter. And with Moon Cream, you can make the Azure Donut. It's blue! It's blue! I can't get over that thing. It's blue. It's blah blah green. Cough, cough. Empel, are you okay? This is... What is this? Oh god. The donut's really bad. Oh no. I never imagined Klaudia of all people would play such a prank on me. Okay, so this is basically the worst ending. Wait, but... Come on, you can't be serious. Go ahead, try it. You'll see what I'm talking about. Oh god. This could end up being terrible. This could end up being terrible, or... What is this? It's so sour. What the heck, Ryza? Why would you make something like this? Are you sure this is some kind of rodent poison disguised as the donut? No, don't blame Ryza. I'm the one who made it. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I don't think I can finish this. We should toss it out as hazardous material. I don't understand. Where the heck did we go wrong? I have no idea. Obviously, it's not supposed to taste like that. I'm sorry, everyone. It's because I'm such an awful cook. But I'll do better next time. I promise. Wow. So you can get the best ending, or you can get, like, a sort of good ending, or a really, really bad ending. Oh my god. Oh my god, that's hilarious. That's so funny. That actually is really funny. Oh my god. It's kind of a shame though that you don't actually get the other variants of the donuts as new recipes. Or maybe you do, it's just I'm not paying attention, but you know, it probably don't matter. It probably don't matter that much at all, but you know, it's fine. It's very fine. But regardless, that is Klaudia's DLC, entirely focused on crafting. And a nice little fun side story of wanting to learn how to cook things, you know? So anyway, next time on Atelier Ryza, it is the season event, aka Ryza's DLC. I really don't know why they couldn't just have it Ryza's episode, but... Even though it obviously has Ryza's name on it, but... It's fine. See you guys on the next time. Thank you for watching, and goodbye.